lovely people, Helene Musso here. In today's video we're going to talk about you get what you focus on. Now it may sound completely obvious, but for a lot of people we are not focused enough in what we want. So I'm going to give you a story, but first of all 3 things which have worked and do work. Make it simple, number 1. Phrase it very clearly, and the story I'm going to tell you is going to make it clearer. Make it very clear and write it down. Okay. You get what you focus on. This story is a real story. Many years ago, I wanted to change house. I had a small house and it was a perfectly adequate house, but it was quite small and a bit too dark, and after so many years in that house, I needed to change. I had a new partner, needed more space for the kids, and I wanted to change. However, I was looking at houses around my area and I couldn't find anything I liked. And what I did is simply 2 things. I said, okay, I want to stay in the same area of town and I want a much larger house. That's all. I didn't want anything else. I didn't know the details. I wanted just these 2 things. A larger house, stay in the same area. Within 2 weeks of looking, I hadn't even sold my previous house, I managed to find that house. Now, I had a few hurdles. Staying in the same area meant that I needed to invest much more money, which I didn't have. And I wanted a big house, so obviously a big house costs more money. So that was a difficult one, but I stuck with it. I wanted a bigger house, I wanted to stay in the same area, and I stuck with it. And the reason why it's in the same area is that I've simply slightly changed postcode, but not much. I had to cross a large road, and that's what I did, cross that road. I'm still within the same area, almost on the edge. So the houses on the other side are much cheaper and much more affordable, but also, by a stroke of luck, they're actually much bigger because they were built at a different time. My first house was a 1910 house, whereas the one I've got now is a 1950s house, and these ones were built with larger rooms. And on top of it, my house had been extended already. So it was, in any case, a much bigger house than a traditional 3-bedroom house you have in England. So, that's what I'm telling you. 3 things you need to bear in mind. Make it simple. If you want something, make it simple. I only had 2 criteria, 2 things. Don't make it too complicated. Write it down would help. Write it down. I wrote it down in my diary. I kept looking at it, and this reminded me what I had chosen. Have fun. Get what you focus on. You get what you focus on. This is Helene Musso. If you want to connect with me, you can find me on helenemusso.com or on my Facebook page, Public Speaking from the Heart. I look forward to hearing from you.